Well, Johnny, we ground it out in the end. How satisfying was that?
Really satisfying. Big win, big performance. Tough opponent that made us have to defend towards the end, put us under pressure. Obviously defending a lead, and we saw it through really well. I thought it was a great effort from everyone involved. The players gave out absolutely everything, and that's what you need to do against this Doncaster team because they're a really tough opponent. But we managed to get the win.
Do you see it as quite a big psychological step for the group?
Yeah, listen, I don't know if we needed, a statement result against one of the big teams. I don't necessarily think we did because we're all confident in what we're doing. We was in a good position going into the game. We picked up points regularly, and sometimes we haven't quite got what we deserved in the games against the teams in and around us, to be honest. So we didn't sort of play on that too much. We did mention the fact that it was a chance to reel them in if we did get the result, and not create any more gap between us and them. But I don't think there was anything hanging over the players as far as needing a result to believe in what we're doing, because I know that they all do.
And you put Sam Hutchinson in from the start. What's made you convinced that was the right step to take for this game?
I thought he done well on Tuesday night when he came in, having not played any football recently. I thought he was impressive on Tuesday night and actually helped steady the ship a little bit in that game. He's trained well, but he's experienced, and he's been there and done it. He knows what football looks like, and I just felt it would be the type of game where we needed someone with that sort of experience in there alongside Ali, just to sort of shore things up really. And I thought he done great in there. He really did. Obviously, we knew he was probably going to run out of legs, and we have to manage him carefully because I think he's going to be important for us in this period. So that's why obviously we made the change, but he gave everything in the hour that he was on and can be really pleased with himself.
I'm sure you were kicking and heading every ball up there on the gantry. What was it like, the experience of watching the game up there? Did you see anything that you perhaps wouldn't normally see down here?
Yeah, it was quite it was different. It was quite eye-opening, to be honest. You get a better view. Obviously, that's the obvious thing. Your 3 stories up there, right at the top, next to Dorsey, the analyst, and it gives you a good insight into the game. You can see a little bit more tactically of what's going on, and it allowed me to feed that back down to the guys, Terry and Dave down there, and Bezo have done a magnificent job on the day. I've got to take a lot of credit for that today. Them boys really helped us step up. But and you probably become a little bit detached, maybe slightly more emotionally detached to the game than you would if you're right down there. And of course, the reason that I'm up there is because I got too emotionally attached to the game. So maybe there's a lesson in that. It's probably something to think about, not necessarily every week, but it does give you a slightly different perspective from up there. Finally, we get a clear week to prepare, which is good. The lads need it. Tuesday night was the 4th Tuesday game in a row. We prepared in the right way. We had the day off Wednesday, but we really looked after them Thursday. We done more of a recovery session, and then we done a longer session Friday to prepare for Donny, because you need to against a team like that. And I think that helped, that extra day recovery. So next week will be great to have that little bit of downtime over the weekend, so they can find their feet again, come back in, and really prepare properly for the Chesterfield test. And
then just talk about the crowd. I mean, it was a really big crowd in today, 7,800. Do you feel like they really got the lads over the line?
Yeah, of course they did. You could hear them at the end. Like the stadium can get nervy in that sort of situation, but I didn't feel that. I felt like the crowd were getting behind the boys. I think they could see how much they was digging in. They can see that Donny are a good team, and the crowd reacted to that. And it was one of them days where we needed them, just that energy, as the boys are fighting, pressing, trying to get over the line. That they need that little energy from the crowd, and we got that. They played their part today. Obviously, I can't do it from up on the 3rd floor, So Terry and Dave and Bezo were trying to bring that from the technical area, but you need that from the crowd as well, and we certainly got that.
For sure. Thanks, Johnny.
Cheers, Chris.